Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? We have two clips to watch. One of the most beloved president in all of history. More people for him than anyone in history. Just the man, the myth, the legend that is Joe Biden. Here he is with, I believe, the Israeli Prime Minister. And he appears to fall asleep in the interview in front of all the press. The man falls asleep. Takes a nap. All that's needed now is the ice cream. And the second clip is of Jerry Nadler. I'm showing you that. The main clip is about Joe Biden with how critical everything is at the moment. Him falling asleep in a meeting. Okay. But I'm showing you the Jerry Nadler one. Just cringeworthy, to show you that these are the people in charge of America. All three branches of government. The Nadlers and the Bidens of the world. Shocking, isn't it? Really shocking. Anyway, look, let's get into this video. If you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the Hoggcast, hit the notification bell, and share this video around if you find the video informative or entertaining. We are only small conservative commentators, and as such, we don't get recommended, so if you could do that, it would really help. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check this out.
And the beautiful story of the friendship between our two nations, the United States of America and the Jewish and democratic state of Israel, both of us who seek to do good and need to be strong, both of us who are yet another.
Unbelievable, isn't it? So we'll take a look again. I believe it's either the Israeli foreign minister or the prime minister. I think it's the prime minister. But he's making a statement on the unique relationship that the United States has with Israel, and Biden, who as the president would be expected to lap it up in a formal manner and respond in kind formally, as is expected of a prime minister or president. You tell me he's not asleep. Let's watch again. You tell me this man is not asleep.
Third chapter.
Keep your eye on Biden.
And the beautiful story of the friendship between our two nations, the United States of America and the Jewish and democratic state of Israel, both of us who seek to do good and need to be strong, both of us who are yet another.
Unbelievable, isn't it? That clip's 22 seconds and he doesn't move a muscle. The only thing that moves is towards the end of the video, you see his thumbs slowly twiddling. He is literally twiddling his thumbs whilst having a nap. Literally twiddling his thumbs. You know, I'm sure you've had a nap before, and you kind of do little subtle movements. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing, but for example, when I lay down on bed and I go to sleep or have a nap, I often twitch my toes. It's a kind of a comforty type thing. That's the best way I can describe it. That's what he's doing. But he's not in his bed. He's not a bricklayer, a carpenter, an office worker. He's the president of the United States, apparently the most amazingly popular, who ran the best campaign in all of human history. And think of everything we've gotten so far, and now we have this on top. And the one thing that got me is in the comments. I got this video. I watched this video. I watched it on Twitter. The left will defend anything, no matter how bad it is. Right? They will defend anything. And they're saying he wasn't asleep, he's just resting his eyes. That's like saying, I'm not sitting down, I'm resting my legs. Okay? I'm not talking to you now, I'm just moving my mouth. You're not watching this video, you're just using your eyes. That's it. That is the left's semantics game right there, and admittedly they've been very successful with it. Anyway, let's move on. So this is the end of that clip that you watched a minute ago. I wanted to show you this as well. This is off of Liberal Hive Mind. It's a segment of his video. We're not watching with his voiceover, of course. But I just wanted to show you this for a reason, okay? So after he fell asleep, or as the left will say, he was resting his eyes, he then gets asked all of these questions from all of the press there, the adoring press. Remember that these guys are on his side, and he looks lost. Take a look. That is just, it's like the lights are on but nobody's home. That's what it looks like to me. It's just oblivious. Just oblivious to what's going on. Really, it's like someone said, I suppose they mean it as a joke, and it is a funny joke, but I think it kind of rings true. He was installed, Biden was installed like a toilet, like you install a toilet. To the people that voted for Biden, I just ask you to take a long, hard look at yourself and ask yourself honestly if there's any independents out there who are genuinely independents and who voted Biden. Is this what you voted for? Tell me. I want to know. Is this it? And finally, we have Jerry Nadler. This is a man who's been in politics for longer than I can remember, just like Joe Biden. Many similarities between them. Many. And this is him who's telling you all that you have to wear this face covering, that face covering at this and that times. You have to do everything he says. You can tell that he's not used to practicing what he preaches, and only does so when there's a camera present, because this is him trying to put his face covering on now that the cameras are there, and he knows the cameras are there. Now ask yourself, is this somebody who regularly abides by their own regulations, or the regulations that they demand you abide by every time you leave your house or go on a plane or go into a store or whatever? It's like he's never worn one before in his life. Take a look. Alright, look, I know that as it goes on, as the clip goes on, it's the same part, but they've just put it in reverse, okay? But at least the first 10 seconds to where I've stopped to here, that's genuine. You can see he does not know how to put a mask on. He doesn't know. And this is a person who's been shouting from the rooftops about how virtuous it is. Okay, and he's only doing it because the camera's on him. It's the only reason he's doing it. And he's doing it very poorly. You can see this is somebody who... How many times over the last year have you had to put one on? Okay, I'm sure you can do it with your eyes closed, probably with one arm tied behind your back. I'll give you Jerry Nadler, the master and chief of everything that you and me have to do in our lives. There it is. Anyway, look, I will leave that with you. I hope you feel very secure knowing that these are the people who are in charge of all three branches of government, and they clearly have our best interests at heart. Really, they do. I sleep so soundly at night knowing that Jerry Nadler has finally learned how to put his face covering on properly. Anyway, look, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the Hoggcast. Hit that notification bell, give us a like, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll do my best to reply to everyone I can. And thank you very much to my OGs, you guys that were quick to come back as soon as I started making videos again. I really appreciate you guys, all of you. I know I'm only a small fry YouTuber, but I do this for you guys, not for me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.